And I think we are on. Welcome to the Wolf of Cryptocurrencies channel. I am Wolfie, and we are here to make money. So, what do we do every time when we wake up in the morning? We go ahead and we check what's going on. Where is everything headed? There's a lot of blood in the streets, and when there's blood in the streets, that's when the wolf eats. When he has the money to. In my last, video, I went ahead and told you guys what was going on, and I got my money tied up. Usually, I have enough money. Let's see if I can get on screen here. I have enough money in trades, and almost the equal amount in equity, so I can get short trades or invest in long, and then et cetera, et cetera. But this time, with this Komodo distraction, I accidentally hit the max button, which everybody does all the time. Admit it, you've done it, and you have probably taken a hit on the coin. I was like, no, I'm not going to take a hit on the coin. I have coins elsewhere. Anyway, so funds are gone, right? Everything is down. Oh, what do? Well, you don't chase coins. That's one thing. Um, and on that, we will go ahead and give them a call back. But another way to make money in this bear market that we knew that was going to happen was take a look at this. You guys wanted it. I came and got it. IOTA and Paragon. So IOTA, Internet of all things, has gone ahead and made its own exchange. It's at 50 cents, which is a bargain. It is so cheap right now. And it is the future of all things. Let's just go ahead and click on it. Let's just make this thing about IOTA and crowd sales. Okay, so check this out. Boom, IOTA, the internet of all things, all right? The economy of things. It's happening. This is legit. I don't care what anyone says. We are all going to be using IOTs in the future. And look at this. Wow. Boom. All right. Now, what they want to do is basically put a sensor or a QRC code on anything so you can buy, sell, rent with smart contracts, right? They're also going to be using solar to cut back on the energy. And, that's my bag. They're going to be using solar. Whoa, I got too many screens going on here. To be cutting back on energy, and also, this kind of just gives you like a thing like smart fridge, new module, cooling element from factory. Analytics center, 1 mega IOTA paid for Fibit data. I mean, you can just, have it with, 1 mega IOTA, 2 times large Americano. Like, this is the future right here. Okay? The Internet of Things keep expanding. The need for interoperability and sharing of resources becomes a necessity. IOTA enables companies to explore business to business models by making every technological resource a potential service to be traded on an open market in real time with no fees. Now, one thing that's really great about this that is proven is that they use a thing called DAG. They also call it Tangle. What that is how the usual blockchain works is that you have to have nodes and things set up, or mining equipment to mine this. A DAG is basically really lightweight and really quick. So when you purchase something, you just have to verify the two transactions before in order for it to move along. If these two transactions, gosh, it keeps on scrolling the wrong way. If those two transactions aren't verified, then it doesn't go along. But it actually makes a lot of sense, and it's lightweight, and it goes faster. So you see, sensors. Mark Cuban always said sensors are the future. Smart energy grid. They're going to be using stuff that's really cheaper, through solar and things like that. Now, the sensors are going to give data. IOTAs are connected to all of this, and the computational fog station is basically probably going to be a decentralized computer where it keeps everything. So in this new anonymous machine economy IOTA will be a backbone, the Tangle ledger, which is DAG. They call it Tangle. Is a settle transaction with zero fees, so devices can trade exact amounts of resources on demand, as well as store data from sensors and data loggers securely and verified on the ledger. So it's, man, if this stuff is just so crazy. So it talks about like Wi-Fi, LoRa, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, LoRa, all the different things that you can use. And these are layers. You got to write some code application, so you can actually go ahead and do this. So voting, mass messaging, anything that needs scalable ledger, it's talking about no fees. This is the future, period. Now, back to, how we got here. We got here through this. This has actually been a huge company. This sold out in 155. This sold out in 30 minutes on the crowd sale. People are so quick to forget. But the thing is that they made their own exchange. So people are like, well, how can they be on Ethereum and make their own exchange? They just get on Ethereum just to build stuff. And then, they form their own exchange. EOS is doing the same thing. Okay. So there's like currencies, like Bitcoin. There's more like platforms like Ethereum, IOTA, let's see here, like Stratus, where is it? Where's EOS? EOS is like so underrated right now. 76 cents. It's like insane. It's insane how cheap this stuff is. But look at all the red. If I was an investor, I'd come in and buy everything right now. This is how you make a ton of money. You could buy the top 50. You could buy the top 70, except for, a few of these, and be balling. Like straight up balling. I'm talking no limit coin 2 balling. Now, interesting enough that we're talking about IOTA, because IOTA and Paragon. Yes, Paragon, another marijuana coin. Let's go ahead and look into it. Countdown to crowd sale. So it has it's decentralized legalized marijuana.org. Now it is gonna be on IOTA. One of the things that got me into it was, let's see here if it will shut. Okay. Anybody out of place? Bunch of white people. A dog. Just kidding. That's the Paragon mascot. Wait, who that? Wait. White people. Okay, we got some color in here. We got this guy, professional soccer player, MLS, French league. Oh, so he's a spokes guy. Oh, let's go back up here. The Game. That's who it is. I knew I see that face before. So the Game is in this. Okay. Now we've seen Floyd Mayweather in stocks, and he pumped it up right before the McGregor fight, which is smart. But this actually looks very legit. When you have a team like this stacked, I mean, people that literally will put their name, their reputation, their Wikipedia behind the product, then it's huge. And everybody knows that the pot business is booming. So, hold on one second. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Paragon, I think it's the first one that I know of that's on the IOTA exchange, and that is just nuts, dude. Um, that it's just nuts. So how do you get in? How do you invest? Right, join pre-sale now. Well, you can go ahead and you can give them. Whoops, let's go back to Paragon. You can go ahead and give them any of your. Let's see if this will do it. Okay, so you have 5 days, and depending on the time of the purchase, time is set to Pacific Daylight. Of course, early bird at preset at $1 with 25% discount equals, so minimum purchase $25,000 USD. Crowd sale on. So you just read through this basically. It looks like the pre-sale is already over. Yes, get me anything and a Dr. Pepper. Anyway, it looks like the early bird pre-sale is already over. I don't have 25K anyway. You know, I don't even have 15, so it looks like we can start talking to my friends and getting this. This will blow up. I know it will. All you have to do is a little bit of digging. Okay. These guys know what they're talking about. First of all, it's on an IOTA. These guys aren't messing around. Okay. And with that, let's go ahead and look at their video if it's not too long. I mean, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. So for $1, you're basically purchasing a Paragon coin. Well, let's look at other coins, specifically metal, which I am in love with. Pure coin, no, that's not it. All marijuana coins do good, and they're just waiting for a couple of things. But metal, I think, trumps them all. I don't know why I don't just go in and look for it. All right, metal, here we go. All right, I own a lot of this, so it's good. This thing has just, look at that, scalability. That's exactly what you want to see in a chart. I literally got in an hour, and this thing just went boom, 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 boom. There's so much money being packed into it. That money has not left. It is still in here. And that's why the market cap has stayed. I mean, the market cap hit and is at, 25 million. Now we're looking at, at its highest, which was not today, 263 million. All right, these guys are not messing around. Let me show you what they are all about. They are about getting the. First of all, they have people from Visa and MasterCard and Amex and Apple working for them. Sounds like a pretty good team to me, right? Now they also, since they have people from Visa and MasterCard, they are going to give you a system like Monaco where you actually can get, a cashback. Things, they say, why use our service, if you're not going to give us some stuff back. Now look at this. Andy Goldstein, Visa, first dad at BitPay. Whew. Visa, American Express. Saatchi, if you guys don't know about them, look them up, Blue Focus. Apple, senior UX designer, Quitcoin, Stellar, and Trees. So this guy knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to, you know, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Dogecoin, Dogechain, and Dogecoin. These guys know what they're talking about. Also, iOS Swap, Department of Defense, advisors, the guy from Civic, you know, Alphabet. I mean, BitTorrent. Come on, dude. Investors. Hold on. Alphabet, Gateway, G2 Ventures. These guys know what they're doing. And what they're doing is they are trying to get a system, and this is a first, proof of processed payments, okay? But they're trying to get a system where, if you guys are in California, you know this, or in Colorado, it is illegal. The federal banks do not want to take all the money that the dispensaries have because they're afraid that they are going to get, something's going to happen. It's not legal. So there's a ton of money from the dispensaries in cash, and there's a ton of money in the, that the banks are wanting to take, but they can't. So metal is going to solve that problem. Now, once you use them, then 5%, earn up to 5% metal on every purchase. They give back. That's the only company I know that gives back. They're 66.5 million metal. That's it. So 66.5 million, and they've capped it on here. As long as this is only 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'll go ahead and let it bump. Metal presents.
Every major innovation in history, it seemed a little strange. People thought, the internet's never going to take off. It's this silly idea. No one will ever order a pizza over the internet. And look at how far we've come. Metal is the future of money. The way we think about money right now, it's just in terms of dollars and cents and what's in my bank account. But in the future, the picture is much greater. Money, as we know it, is just kind of an IOU. And we take it for granted because we always expect that money is there. But there's a big difference between money on a screen and actual cash. Metal is actual digital cash in your pocket.
That doesn't make sense, but
our perspectives about money are changing, and so is the technology that governs that. And with metal, we're taking advantage of this technology. We're stepping into the future. Typically, we just put our money in our bank accounts or let it sit, and it doesn't really do anything for us. But with metal, our assets are giving us real value beyond just dollars in a bank account.
Let me know if I'm about to fall off a cliff.
Okay, will do. Dude, speed up. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
The future for metal is great. The landscape is changing in terms of the way that money works. It's not just pennies and nickels or paper cash, but digital cash, rewards and points, all these things coming together to form an ecosystem to give your money a greater width, a greater breadth. So this is the perspective that I'm talking about. It won't just be one currency that we work with or a couple currencies we work with. Everyone will have a currency. Every major brand, every person will have a currency.
Boom!
And those
that is the
currencies are
truth.
worth something. And metal is the platform to earn and spend them.
So pretty cool, right? Well, it doesn't actually go into in depth, and there he is with the market sniper. This guy is, really good, but it doesn't go into in depth about what he's really trying to accomplish, and that is, like I said, the the dispensary problems with the money and the cash and the other problems. And so that's it for ICOs. The next one's going to be about how to get free information on how to invest.